Hello everyone, my name is Cupid and welcome to the Drafty Q&A episode 8. I'm here today with Shai. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Shy.
Okay? So, first question. How and when did you start to play the Draft League format?
I started, I think at least it's a little over a year ago now at this point for sure. And I started playing it because me and my friends all wanted to try it out, and we started our own league, and then eventually that evolved into me finding the EBT due to some people showing me how to find leagues, and it kind of just evolved from there.
Okay, how long it
Yeah.
was ago?
Huh?
How long it was ago?
Like I said, a little bit over a year ago.
Oh, didn't hear you. Okay, so what are your accomplishments in the Draft League format?
Um, I've made one championship and I've never missed playoffs.
Wow.
At least in so far in any league, and I'm technically going to miss playoffs in the CPC currently, but I'm also taking over a team, so I don't really count that since I didn't really play the whole season.
Understandable. Okay, so what was your best season in any draft or league, in any league or tournament you've been in?
Probably the second season of the EBT, which I made the championship game against IA. I had a rain team then, and that was a lot of fun, and that was the best season I had. I went, I believe, like 7-1 that season or something close to that. I either went 7-1 or 6-2, something like that.
Okay,
Yeah, that was probably my best season.
like it's crazy to go 7-1 in melee. Like I went
Well,
to
this is season two, and I don't think we really had as like big of conferences and stuff around then. But it was still a pretty big accomplishment for what we had. My only losses, I think, were like I and one other person.
okay. So what was your best draft?
Personally, this season of the EBT, in my opinion, is my best draft that I feel like I've drafted personally, just like on a personal level for like how I like playing the game, and on just an overall scale of what I've drafted. Which do you want me to go over what I have, or do you
Yeah,
just want
pretty
just
much.
okay? I have Jirachi, Scolipede, Halucha, Umbreon, Mismagius, Flareon, Mega Blastoise, Tapu Bulu, Espeon, Donphan, and Electros.
Yeah, we are just watching a replay with your team against Tyson.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you start a new league, how do you plan your draft? What are the most important parts in a good draft?
Normally, especially since I'm still trying to like test a bunch of mons out, I usually start off a new draft with what mon do I want to build around, and then from there I go and look because I feel like a rapid spinner is definitely important. But if you can't get one, it depends on like the size of the league. Obviously, defoggers are still good. It just hazard removal in general is really important. Hazard setters are definitely important because I feel like being able to have rocks versus teams that are super weak to it and spikes even are nice. I feel like just building a team that works well together is kind of like the most important part of doing a good draft. Like if you just your team isn't cohesive, it's just not going to work very well, and that just doesn't overall you're just not going to do as well with the team if it just doesn't like go together very well.
Okay. So what is the most underrated Pokemon in the draft league format?
Oh, God. Currently, my opinion would probably be like Venomoth. Venomoth is very strong. Has Quiver Dance option. It can put mons to sleep, and then the fact that Tinted Lens is such, in my opinion, is such a great ability. It allows it to hit. It hits harder on mons going for a not very effective move than like some neutral moves sometimes, just because how ridiculous Tinted Lens can be. So, and just I, it just I don't know. To me, it's very underrated, and I feel like it should be drafted more.
Okay. So
I don't know.
what is the most overrated Pokemon?
Oh, overrated. Probably Zardex. I don't know. To me, Zardex is really good, but like I don't know. I feel like it gets beat out too often. It's really good, and I don't think it's bad. I just do think it's a little overrated for what it is. A lot of people think it's top 5 in the draft league, and I just don't. I think it's up there and probably top 10, top 15, but I don't think it's top 5.
Okay. So, what is the most competitive league you've been in?
Um, Not counting me joining the CPC really late, I would say the EBT.
Yeah, Melee Melee is
So
super stacked.
yeah.
You're the seventh person I'm interviewing for Melee Melee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you have like your best game, like your proudest game?
Um, Probably the one against L5 because I went into that game not thinking I would win, and I nearly did lose that due to my rock slide missing, but I ended up being able to pull it out on just predicting correct at the end and getting some high rolls in my favor, which wouldn't have had to happen if I didn't miss a rock slide. But I don't know, beating L5 when I didn't think I was going to was definitely one of the bigger accomplishments for like games. So
Okay. Uh, what is your proudest accomplishment? Like semi-finals, playoffs, championships?
probably the fact that I have never missed playoffs in leagues that I started in. Because I don't know, to me that's just really in my mind that's impressive because I don't know a whole lot of people who can say that they've never missed playoffs in the league.
AI, basically.
Yeah.
He is actually that good. Okay, so who is the best player you ever fought?
Probably I. That might just be coming from the fact I've never beaten him, but I've definitely learned how he's played now, and I really do. If I need to win this week in playoffs, and if I do, then I get to face him, and I didn't get to face him during the regular season, but he's definitely the best player I've personally faced in league. So been a big hurdle for me to try to beat, and I'm looking to jump that hurdle.
Okay, so who is the best player you ever beat?
L5. Definitely L5.
Okay, so what league you want to be in the most?
From a realistic standpoint, I want to be in the next season of CPC. From a dream standpoint, probably either the GBA or the PPL. But I don't think either of those leagues would ever happen, especially since I don't think I'd ever apply for them because it's upload required and 3DS. So yeah,
No NPL
but yeah,
dream?
those are. Hmm.
No NPL dream?
Eh. I I don't know. I've never really been interested in the MPL personally, but I'd much rather be in the two leagues that I enjoy the most. So
Okay,
watching it.
who is the best player in the draft league format in your opinion?
Oh, that one's a tough one. My, I, I would say it would have to be it would either be Gypsy King or Under the Radar. I think both players are really good. Gypsy King's a very, very strong player. If I were to have to choose one, I'd probably choose Gypsy King though, because I don't know, from watching Gypsy King play, listening to his analysis, his prep is really good. Just overall, I haven't really seen him lose a whole lot in league format, and when he does, it's very rare. And it's usually due to hacks or just due to like one or two misplays that sometimes happen to people. But yeah, I think Gypsy King's definitely one of the strongest, if not the strongest player in draft league format.
Yeah, like most of the people I interviewed said Zazo, Maddie Brolic, or Gypsy King. But you're the first
Yeah.
one that said under the radar, under the radar, and I think he is a brilliant player.
No, Under the Radar, like that would be my second choice if I were to pick him. But Under the Radar is a very good player. I love watching him play, and his prep's great. His mindset going into the game is amazing, and just watching him play is fun. He's a very enjoyable person, and I think he has a lot of skill
Yeah,
at the game.
he knows. Okay, so last question. Do you have any tips for a new draft league player?
Oh, um, when you're starting draft, usually the way that I try to help people like at least start basic. When you're drafting, go for your fire, water, grass core, fairy, dragon, steel. Not they're not like necessarily required when you get to the higher up ends as long as your team is cohesive. But I suggest starting with stuff like that because those cores are great and it gives your team a good basis and it makes it easier to go together. If you're using bulky mons that don't have recovery, try to get a wish passer. Wish pass is really nice in league format, and especially when you don't have mons with recovery, it helps those mons last longer and make them more annoying to deal with. And don't let mons become complete setup fodder. Try your best to like play around if a mon set up fodder. Try to like double around and make sure it doesn't get set up on things like that. But definitely just when you're first starting out, try to go for basic cores and try to like at least get a draft that works with the fire, water, grass, the fairy, dragon, steel. Those things will just help a lot to get your mindset improved and like how you like draft teams.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today.
Yep, no problem.
So, if you liked it, make sure you like. If you want to see more videos like this, yeah, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. This has been Squeepy, and I'm out. Goodbye.